Good morning, everyone. Let's welcome our first visitor for the Tatak segment, Kagna. Hello, Kagna. Can you say hi to everyone who is watching right now?
Good morning. So today from Cambodia, it's really great pleasure and honor to be interviewed.
Say hello to our Cambodian friends over there, Kagna.
Thank you so much. I will do.
Now, let me start by asking, may we know how you ended up studying for your master's degree here at UPLB?
So again, thank you so much for offering interview for this special program, Tatak segment. So that's a long story. What I can share. So I have some friend that graduate and study from Philippines, and then after they graduate, I normally heard about good word and excited moment from them. It's very strong impress and strong encourage me for my future studies. And also I also have a plan to pursue my master degree. And I on that time I was planning to pursue my master degree, and I was thinking which place, which university that I should go. And then I met one friend. On that time, she visit home in Cambodia, and then we have a quick talk and chit chat. So yeah, after her sharing and talking, it really impressed. And yeah, and after that, I'm searching on internet, and then I find out wow, UPLB. University Philippines Los Baños is one of like well recognized university and one of the most competitive, and I really want to try. I really want to try, and especially some of the students after graduate, I can see that they are fully equipped in not only academic life but also professional life. So it's one of my biggest encouragement, and yeah, one of my biggest plan that I want to study there. And I think another reason because personally I like nature, and with the school compound and campus, it looks so very beautiful and very relaxed with beautiful environment, green and physical movement. So yeah, I really want to challenge myself and live in the school campus. Yeah, so that's why I decided, and I apply through the scholarship through USAID, one of the project, and then I applied for this scholarship, and fortunately I got scholarship and study in UPLB. That very short summary story about why I study in UPLB.
I think everything fall into place. It's really your destiny to
Yes.
study here in UPLB. And before I go to our next question, may I ask first, what do you remember in the university? One spot or what do you remember in UPLB?
That's a lot of thing. Thank you for good question. That's a lot of thing that I can remember. So one thing that I'm the really like the most memorable is student life. It's so difficult. It yeah, it's so difficult and very challenging, and that day and night it full of work, home assignment, homework. But at the same time, it's very rewarding. And Philippines is the first country I ever move and live. Yes, in my entire life, so the first country, and I left my comfort zone, my country, my family. So I can say that in my first semester, especially in my first semester, it's very challenging. I could not really catch up well in the class. In terms of cultural adjustment, environment, student life, it's so difficult. But I think later on, I discover how I adjust and live, and later on, I become so happy and really enjoy and relax. Yeah, in the school. One is the most memorable is student life, and another one is enjoy the process. This is what I always keep as my like my habit and also core value. I noticed that like we study hard, and at the same time we work hard together too. So I remember in my first semester, especially they very well treat and very good hospitality for international students. I not be received so many invitation, welcome ceremony and welcome introduction for international students, and we have so much fun and enjoy with all the faculty staff, with dean and everyone treat equally, and I really appreciate. And yeah, I was so amazed how like everyone treat equally, and at the same time all the faculty staff and then they so much fun. I enjoy it, like no much distance, or it like everyone are in the happy mood together. Yeah, that is I noticed. And like after class, we have some other work that we can do in group together, like especially fun part. So I think that really good learning and good life experience for me. And I can say that it's not on just about study; it's about explore life, find myself and left comfort zone and enjoy be in the moment. So that I remember and that I really keep in my heart of my life.
It's nice. It's really nice to remember or reminisce what happened to you here in UPLB. And I think that's how you found yourself because
Yes,
it started challenging and yet at the end of the day it's a rewarding experience for you. And we're happy that a lot of our faculty members and staff have already helped you in your journey here in UPLB. Now,
yes.
Kagna, did CPAF help you find your niche or your specialty in your career? And may we know how or why?
I think so before moving and study in UPLB, I am kind of like roam around and not sure what I want to do. But I only know that I really want to pursue my master degree, and after graduation, I will discover myself later. So like as I mentioned at beginning, it's not only about study but also explore life and be live with myself too. So during my time in UPLB and also in study in CPAF, I have done many fieldwork and community practice. I think the most engaging and the most life changing for me is a community practice and fieldwork. So I did some assignment. I visit many barangay in Batangas, in near Laguna. Yeah, some part of barangay in Laguna and also visit some other places. So based on the community practice and community learning, it's a good learning that I can see how they put theory into practice and how my work, how my study, it can be connect and linked to the community. And sometimes I did not really expect that one part of my study, it's very small thing. But when for example, like we do one survey, field work, and after this field work, we share this good practice, we share the recommendation and good learning to the barangay. So it's a good thing that I realize that this is small thing that I don't expect that it's a good impact, but it turned out to be a good impact for the barangay. And this impact not only for the barangay, but also we use this study as journal. Like we submit to the journal and article in UPLB articles too. So I think that very big impact. So that's why based on the real example, I can see that how I can save my study and also reflect to Cambodia, how my master thesis and contribute and help to the local people, to my country. So that I think that's a good reflection and good platform that I can link to my future goal. And after this, I realized that I become a community worker and contribute and return back to the community. Yeah, so that's good. And working with the community, it always motivation and bring energy and especially like find a way how to support them in innovative ways. Yeah, so I can say that it's a good example and good practical learning in CPAF.
Well, that is nice because you still are looking for your niche when you started, and eventually you ended up finding what you truly wanted. And we're happy to know that you have found your specialty. Now, based on what you have learned and experienced in UPLB, especially there are many foreigner or fellow Cambodians who are asking you, how is UPLB? Will you recommend others to study here?
Yeah, of course. I totally and completely encourage them and support them to consider UPLB to study there. It's a life-changing experience, but somehow you need to be like challenge ourselves and be ready to work really hard. But I think not only study hard, but also explore our own life too. Yeah, so that the both experience. Like after graduate, I see myself so much change, really change in terms of like self-esteem, confidence, public presentation, technical experience, and technical knowledge, especially communication. I think I can say that there are a lot of change for me, especially the more change I become more athletic person, like sport person. So I can see, yeah, a lot of change for me. So I strongly recommend that everyone should try one in a lifetime. So another real story, I was kind of shy girl, very shy. I did not know how to like start the conversation first. So it really hard for me that how should I make a new friend and start conversation. It take me for a while, gradually, especially in terms of communication with the international student student with Filipino friend. So this is the biggest achievement for me. And also another example in the class, so many assignment and also all students were required to do presentation. I like almost every week I prepare my presentation and I listen to some other classmates how they deliver a good presentation with a short time and also insightful and with a technical expertise. So it's a good practice. Like I deliver presentation almost every week. And another one, I think, yeah, because this, as I mentioned, the school campus, the compound is so big, and because after class, I really enjoy workout. I do a lot of physical work, like especially jogging and join some other activity, physical activity with some other international students. So after I graduate, I become like sport person. I really like hiking, outdoor activity, and also jogging. Especially like whenever we have time, I remember that I do hiking at Mount McLean. It's like nature help and heal us with all stress and tension from the class. Yeah, so that's the most changing for me. So again, I strongly recommend everyone to try in UPLB.
Yeah, it's not just academics, it also has extracurricular activities. Because
Yes,
what's nice in UPLB, we have the landscape, we have the mountains, we have our jogging fields. So it's really nice to have a sports activity here in UPLB.
yes,
And also, it helps in lessening your stress. Am I right?
yes.
It's also a
And I think
bonding moment.
yeah, and another one thing Filipino also enjoy like singing, dancing, and some kind of like fun activity. It's so good. Like everyone's so good. Either like faculty staff or student, they are so engaging and so like in with the party moment. So this is I learned it a lot. So whatever stress in the class, just keep it in the class, and then party. It's about party. Yeah. So this is that I learned myself enjoy the moment, enjoy the process.
It's what they call balance, Kagna.
Oh yes, yes.
Balance.
Work
It's
life
just
balance.
balance. Now, can you share the scope of your work and what makes it interesting?
After graduate from Philippines, I become a community coordinator in one of international organization in Cambodia. And later on, because of my persistence and also work hard, I moved from one job to another job with a good position and good reputation from one place to another place. So later on, I was gender program manager at one of local organization called Women Peacemaker. And currently, I am gender and inclusive development advisor at USAID Cambodia, United States Agency for International Development based in Cambodia. So yeah, part of my work because of this experience. So during my UPLB, one also my thesis was conducted related to women, community, women, and also nutrition. So that's why I discover myself what is my passion, what is my hobby, and what is my future plan. And from this exploration and from this experience, I realized that I have very strong passion in women empowerment, in gender work, and also social inclusion. So that's why after graduation, like my experience shaped me to become who I am currently as a gender and inclusive development advisor at USAID Cambodia. So what make my job interesting? I think every single job it's very important and every single experience it's very like good that we can learn gradually from one to another place. But I can share based on all the experience, I can share that it really help and benefit especially to the community in terms of like to ensure that the integration of gender and social inclusion part in the designing process of a program activity. For example, like in terms of a program cycle like activity design, so we try to integrate and mainstream gender and social inclusion in all part of the designing stage and also provide some awareness raising and capacity building in terms of training, mentoring, coaching, and support for the staff. Also, we build capacity for the staff and we work closely with the local community and also support on M&E monitoring and evaluation and planning. So that's why portfolio actually, but I'm really happy with what I have done right now. Yes, it's a lot of work actually, but I'm really happy and enjoy my moment. Whatever I do, I normally put my heart and my soul to that work.
Really hard work paid off. All your
Yes.
hard work paid off. Now, were you able to work in your line of work? Were you able to work with fellow alums? And can you share how was it working with them?
Thank you for the question. Yeah, currently I based in Phnom Penh, so Phnom Penh is not too big. It's kind of small community. So normally I come across with alumni in UPLB. So some of them they from Sika Scholar, and more of them they are from Royal University of Agriculture, and some of them are private sector. So some work as also come across, especially on community work and community spirit. We sometimes I meet them in the meeting, and also some part of cross cutting, and also some kind of collaboration project together. Yeah, so that's a good experience. For example, one of my alumni, she so during my time she studied in nutrition. Yeah, she studied nutrition, and right now part of her work it also come across with me because she own one of her. It's called like it kind of like social enterprise on nutrition, and she has so many environmental product, and part of her work it also come across with my work too in terms of like support community project, sustainability, and also social inclusion. Yeah, so normally we support business idea and social entrepreneurship idea in terms of like campaign, community mapping, and also community benefit and sustainability. Yeah, so that one of example, and some other alumni we normally come across each other too.
Can you share us how was it working with them?
I think it's very good, like excited moment. We study together, not in all the class, but we some class we study together, and it's very fortunate that when we are in Cambodia, we still have some collaborative project and supporting each other, and have the same purpose and the same goal to serve for the community and benefit for the community. Yeah. So it's not about work. Sometimes it's also about the impact, and also about the relationship building, that it's like beautiful and long life relationship from the school and now. So it's a good like experience moment.
It's really nice to work with fellow alumni, right? May I ask, so as an alum, how will you show that you are a certified Tatak UPLB or to be branded as a graduate of UPLB?
Very good question. Many things that I can say, but one is sharing and learning. Wherever we go, we have a strong network, not only with my generation, but the senior and also junior generation. It strong big community of UPLB everywhere in Cambodia or some other international country like in Southeast Asian. I still have some good friends from Thailand, from Laos, Myanmar, or some other country across the globe. Yeah, we still have a spirit of sharing and learning and networking. It's a good that whatever we have anything, we support each other mentally and physically, and share some good spirit together. I think that's the best thing in life. Yeah, and also especially community spirit, I can say, because one of our goal, one but the purpose of study is to have a good and future life, but not only for ourselves. As a leader, we produce more leader, and we support some other. So it's like a growing community all together. So I think that I can say that it's certified as a UPLB.
And that's
I hope
nice
I
because
answered.
yeah, because it's a nice thing because you were able to have different connections from
Mm,
different people around the globe, not
mm,
just in Cambodia or not just in the Philippines, but around the globe. Because we know that there are a lot of foreigner students who went in UPLB. So that's nice to hear that you're still connecting and communicating with each other. Now, on our another question, how did you feel when the College of Public Affairs and Development recognized you as one of their awardees? I think it's College Distinguished Award, right?
yes, yes, it's called CPAF Distinguished Award. I can say that I was super excited. I was super excited, super happy, and really the best moment in my life. So when I heard this news, I was like blown, my mind blew away, and I was completely shocked. But I'm really excited. I think it's not about myself, but also about the impact that I have done for the community. Wherever I go, I normally bring the spirit with me, especially like Cambodia spirit and my community spirit. It's the best motivation, best encouragement, and best mental support for me. And also bring more energy, bring more motivation. How can I contribute more and support more to my community locally and also internationally too? So I think that the best experience that I have ever. So I feel like it was yesterday. So I was in Philippines. So I received this international award, CPAF Alumni Distinguished Award, and it very excited. So I was there November last year, yeah, a few months ago. And as I told you, this is my first time that my family, my sister and my mom, been in the school with me. So this is their first time ever in their life that they never been to. Since I study from everywhere in Cambodia, in Philippines or in US, they never experience and see my school at all. This is their first time they see my school, and also can feel the student life. And especially on the first day when I arrived Philippines, I visit my colleague, CPAF colleague, and I see my name and with some other college, with some other distinguished awardee. He also with me. I was so much happy and really happy that I cannot imagine like 10 years ago, I was a student. I didn't know anything. I was really shy. I was like so confused. But later on, 10 years later, I become and I was recognized as a honor and excellent and received the international award from SEPA alumni. So it really grateful and very honor and best like experience for me. And the best moment, as I mentioned, it's like bring my family to be with me. It's like the best like experience. Yes, and especially I'm so grateful and thankful for SEPA faculty and my advisor, Mom Dizon, and also SEPA Din, Dr. Ba Kung Ik, and all faculty staff. They offer very warm welcome, very good hospitality, not only myself but also for my family as well. So it really amazed. Yeah, I cannot say how much I'm so excited with this moment, and especially on the stage during the ceremony itself, Loyalty Day. I attend this ceremony, and when they call my name on international award, yeah, I was so excited. It's very big event, super big event. Like so many other awardee from some, mostly Filipino, from some other different location, different generation, different time, and we were together. Yeah, and they call everyone. They call their name and come to the stage. It's very big event and very super excited and very rewarding. I was so amazed.
You know what? I like what you said earlier. Not it, the award is not just about you, but how the impact that you have given. That's nice to
Yeah.
to look into. And truly, you're a Tatak UPLB alum because you really appreciate what you have learned here in the university. Now, may I know what message will you give to UPLB and its constituents, like the student, the staff, and fellow alum, for them to encourage in showing honor and excellence in all their endeavors?
I strongly encourage everyone to keep going, and even it get tough or even it challenging or even it very difficult situation, but it doesn't hurt, it doesn't grow either too. And so this is my motto message that I always apply to myself. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't grow too. Like no pain, no gain. So as a student, it's never easy, but it also the best life experience too. And I especially enjoy the process, enjoy the moment, work hard and study hard at the same time too. Yeah, so this is my message. And as a woman, especially I am girl and woman from one of the remote area and from very conservative family. So I would strongly encourage that everyone need to stand up and try our best and find our own goal. Sometimes it's not easy. You need to leave all the comfort zone, but it's very proud moment and very rewarding moment that you can become who you are and enjoy whatever you can. It's not about like all the materialism, but it's about like have a life purpose that what you want to do and be happy at the moment. So I think that the message that I want to share to everyone, especially women and girls.
Thank you very much, Kagna, for allowing us to have an interview with you, even if you are in Cambodia right now and enjoying your weekend. Thank you very
Thank you
much
so
for showing and giving us a little bit of your story here in UPLB and also there in Cambodia. And with that, let us wrap this interview with our Tatak shout out. May we hear you say our favorite shout out here in the segment, the Tatak shout out.
I am Mourng Kanya, certified Tatak UPLB.